pickup lines were all that was on my mind. We drove past that Blackman store. Windows down as we rode up to that 20-mile riverbank. Not a city light in the sky, but we could see alright. It's you I have to thank. Mississippi moon shine down on me like the weight of love, so my heart can see. Let the night burn slow. Take your time now, now I don't care. Just a Mississippi moonshine. 5 were dancing to George Strait on the radio, and she looked so good in love that I just smiled. Held each other close as those twilight hours passed by, hiding from that sun. Yeah, we were ready to run, 'cause it just all felt right. Mississippi moon shine down on me like the weight of love, so my heart can see. Let the night burn slow. Take your time now, now I don't care. Just a Mississippi moonshine. Mississippi moon shine down on me like the weight of love, so my heart can see. Let the night burn slow. Take your time now, now I don't care. Just a Mississippi moon shine down on me like the weight of love.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hollandscheveld here on Farm Sim 19. Today is a quick overview of the map, the guidelines, and all that kind of stuff for the next OutHouse Farms Multiplayer map. This one's set up really different from the way we've done multiplayer stuff in the past. Typically we have 1 or 2, 3 farms. We've done it with multiple farms and all that kind of stuff, and I thought I would, I'll just admit it, I straight up stole the land auction idea from the FSN. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? I think it works. We're doing 5 farm managers, 5 farm owners. We have 1 farm for everybody that is just going to be playing. As you can, here's some details and such, but as you can see here, just playing farm here, the Bank of Damage Incorporated, that is the bank. They own all of the land, as you can see here. They own every bit of the land on the map. Hollandscheveld is a 1X map with 86 fields, and it's got roughly not that many territories, probably about 46 territories or so. I don't know, we didn't actually count them. And then you got the city areas itself. But basically, the way this is going to go is we are going to have the farm managers pick the plots that they want to start with. Each farm manager is going to get to pick 1 plot to start with, so you're going to get to pick 1 area. You're more than welcome to do your research, but I will need an official answer from you by Monday morning, actually, Central Time. So by Sunday night, you need to have in your starting plots, and our in order of people that get to choose of our farm managers is Chase, Bubbly D, Indy, Panzer, Schlafer, and then I'm going to pick last. And then after that, I will pick the just playing farm The Just Playing Farm will only have 1 plot of land, possibly maybe 2 plots of land, depending on what size field we put them on in that, and we'll go from there. So basically, Chase, Bubbly D, Indy, Panzer, and Schlafer, you all need to have your plots put in Farm Sim MP, Farm Sim MP, MP Farm Sim 19 channel, and you can tag me in it so that I know for sure that is meant for me. So Chase gets the first pick, Bubbly D gets the second pick, Indy gets the third pick, Panzer gets the fourth pick, Schlafer gets the fifth pick. If I were you guys, I would have, if you're not first, you're last. If you're not first, I would have multiple plots picked out that you might want in case somebody above you grabs it before you do. So basically, you can put them in if you want to now. You don't have to wait on Chase to put his in to put yours in, D. You can put yours in now if you want in Discord. But if Chase comes back and chooses the same plot, I would prefer you go in order. That way you can see what plot's been picked and somebody doesn't pick one just out of spite. I would prefer you not pick one out of spite, but I know how people are. Sometimes they're selfish. So I'd prefer Chase to put his in. So Chase, if you have an idea of what farm plot you want, go ahead and put it in and tag me in it in the MP Farm Sim 19 channel, text channel in Discord. Bubbly D, you can put yours in after that, Indy, and then Panzer, and then Schlafer. If at any point we don't hear from a farm manager, I'll DM them, give them a day or two, and if we don't hear back from them, I will replace them with somebody else. I'm going to put a waitlist channel under the Farm Sim, Farming Sim category in the Discord, a waitlist, so if you want to be in it, just @DoSomeS and then me, farm manager, whatever. Put farm manager in, that way I know you want a farm manager. If you just want to get on and play, you're more than welcome to. If you want to talk to one of the other farm owners, you're more than welcome to talk to them about jumping and playing on their farm. I'm going to have my own farm to stream and create content on myself, as I do like this map a lot. I think it's a really, really nice map. As you can see here, it's a really pretty map. It is. Even comes with some football fields here, or soccer fields if you're in the U.S. It comes with some nice soccer fields in that. But yeah, so going over that part of it, we are starting from scratch, of course. It's a 16-slot server, so there's plenty of room for everybody. There are 6 farms plus me and a bank. So there are the 5 farm owners, the Just Playing farm, and then myself and the bank, which is pretty nice. And there's lots of land on here to choose from, and we're going to do land auctions twice a week. Let's go over the guidelines and then get into all that real quick for what the server is going to entail. So guidelines, we're only skipping time if raining when trying to harvest, and everyone agrees that is everyone in game, and that's only if an admin's online. I mean, I don't want somebody to ping an admin every time it's raining and they're trying to harvest. If they're not online, they're probably busy doing something anyway, right? So your 2 admins that are going to be available will be Chase and Indy, or myself if I'm on here, and you want to skip time, we'll ask, of course, in game. More than reasonable. No one is to buy houses that allow skipping night. So basically, these houses, these farmhouses, are not available to buy. As you can see, these 2 are $80 million for a reason, because you're not supposed to buy them. I could not find the file to modify this one, or I would have. You're not to skip night, period, ever. That is not okay. We are playing at ×5 speed, so you're not going to have to put up with night for that long anyway, right? Just play through it. It's part of Farm Sim. We're playing on a hard economy. Now I can go to my settings. We're playing on a hard economy with traffic off. No withering. Plant withering is off. No weeds. Weeds are off. Crop destruction is on. Plowing is on. Lime is on. And plant growth is normal. And then helpers refill nothing. And the AI help, so basically what we're doing is no AI helpers. If you're doing a job where AI help is needed, you're limited to 1. Mainly because there's only a certain number of AI help you can have on a multiplayer server anyway. So we're going to limit it to 1 per farm, basically, is what we're doing. And that's only if you need it. I'd prefer you not use it. There's no real point in getting on here to plow a field and you just putting it on plow and then going and doing something else. Like the point of it is to do the farm work yourself and have a good time doing it. That's the point of it. So, What else have I got here? Any modification to increased field size is not allowed. So basically, no ground modification to water areas. You can see here, there are water between the fields, so there's not really a whole lot you can modify anyway, right? What I don't want you to do is modify. Let me find a plot here that is doubled. This is a double plot. So let's go over to field 8 and 9, maybe. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go over to field 8. Let's go to 55, 56. It's right here. 54, 55, 56. So, I am using my ×5 speed, my dev tools, and all that kind of stuff right now, just showing this off. So basically, if you were to buy field 58 in a land auction and you owned 55, 56, you could not modify this river or this creek or this water area here to be able to plow these together. That is not acceptable. If that's unclear to anybody, you're more than welcome to message me. Same with this side. If you're able to buy 47 and you own this plot, you cannot modify the ground here so that you can plow this together. Now, if it's modified so that you want to see how the land is here, right, and you can come across from this field to this field, if you modify a small area just for a bridge, I'm okay with that, but don't modify the entire water area. We don't want to put too much on server performance and such, or we don't want to put too much strain on server performance. So modifying small bridges and such to cross water is fine. Making the entryway to the field a little bigger, because some of these are kind of tight. Let me find one and I'll show you. Some of these are kind of tight to get in on the field, so if you want to make it slightly bigger, that's okay too. But just try not to. We're not going to modify the entire creek so that it's not there anymore. The creeks have to stay. They have to stay. Here's a good example here, right? So this entranceway into the water, or into the field over the water, is pretty small. So if you owned this property and this property and you wanted to make that a little bit bigger, you're more than welcome to. As you can see, the culvert sticks out a little bit, so you can come out a little more if you needed to. Same here. If you owned enough around it, you wanted to widen it out some, you could. But we're not taking out the creeks. That is not okay. It's not against, it's not in the rules. It is completely against the rules. Yeah, you can't modify the creeks. Small modifications to widen out the areas to get in and out of creeks, or if you own two fields close to each other. Let's say we owned field 37, which is right here, I do believe. Yeah, 37, and we own field 35, which is right here. I think these two come together, maybe. Not real sure. On the right button. There we go. Yeah, 35, 36 come together. So if you owned these two, if you bought this as your starting plot, you could make this entrance into this field a little bit wider, just so you have room to get your header and stuff set up, have your trailers and stuff ready to go. Just don't take out the whole creek. It's pretty easy. Just go by the guidelines. And then, as you can see, the only real way to cross here to 38, field 37 to 38, is going back out to the road. So if you owned both of these fields, you could make you a small roadway between the two. So basically, only roadways are allowed, and I'll be sure to put that back in the details that are in the Farm Sim, the FS19 MP info channel in Discord. So I'll be sure to put that in there as well. No plowing fields together, numbered fields together. So if it's a numbered field, please don't plow it together, just in case you decide to stop playing, you get bored of it, whatever else. And then somebody else comes in to take the farm manager slot. I have to come in and do all the ground modifications to fix it. So keep that in mind as well. Other than that, ground modifications to take up rivers and that kind of thing, or plowing fields together, there are lots and lots and lots of decoration mods in here, and farm buildings and silos and silage bunkers and everything else. Your farm is yours. Decorate as you want to, but just abide by the ground modification rules. That's all I'm asking. If you're a farm owner, please do not leave your farm, as an admin will have to come back and give you farm manager. Feel free to give and take each other's contractor as needed. This is about community after all. So if you have a farm, if I wanted to give D contractor on my farm to come give me a hand, or to go help D out doing something, or Chase or Indy or Panzer or Slafer, if we wanted contractor between each other, we can do that. That's fine. Just know when you give somebody contractor and they run over your crops, it can destroy them. So be careful with that. Give and take as needed. Will existing crops remain from start? Yes, they will. Existing crops will remain from start. They will remain as are. If you want to plow them under, you can plow them under. Withering is turned off, so everything that is there now should be fine. Should be good to go. So you'll get a leg up if you pick a plot with certain crops on. I'm not going to go show you every one of them, but the server is up and running. I will make it active to everybody by giving the password after this is over with, after the stream, and then I'll give you the weekend to kind of choose your plots. The bank owns all the land anyway, and you can't get on the bank because you don't know the password. So basically, you can come in and check out the fields and see what's growing on them and that kind of stuff and go from there. But yeah, if you're a farm manager or a farm owner, once we give you farm manager, please don't leave your farm because we'll have to come back in and do it again. And unless Indy or Chase are on, they won't be able to give it back to you, and then you won't be able to do things. So, banks will run contracts for plowing owned fields, just FYI. Okay, well, there you go. I didn't know that. I will add that in as well. Land auctions. So that's all I have for guidelines. That's pretty much it. That just kind of goes over what the game settings are going to be, and then ground modification, that kind of stuff, applying fields together, and then AI helpers. That's pretty much all the guidelines. It's your farm. Decorate with anything you want to decorate with. If you want to make small, so Brian brought this up actually. It was a pretty good idea to not allow ground modification altogether. So if you wanted to make a ground modification, say right here, right? You want to make a little hill or something here to put like a windmill or something on, or a water mill or whatever on, right? If you wanted to do that to add a little decoration to your farm, you're more than welcome to. I don't know if the bot's working, Corinne, honestly. Check the description down below for all the info on finding all the links to everything. Stanley, you're more than welcome to join the Discord and get yourself the farmer role in there. Just when you join, make sure you're reading the welcome message because it tells you everything you need to know. But yeah, if you want to do small ground modifications as you decorate, that's perfectly okay. Just leave the waterways alone. That's all I'm asking. Land auctions will occur 2 times a week. You do not have to be in streams when the land is picked. It will be posted in the Discord channel. Just make sure you're checking the Discord channel fairly regular for land auctions if you're a farm owner. Because that is the way you will be able to purchase new land. As you can see, the bank owns everything, and the bank will be giving out contracts, it sounds like. So that's kind of cool. I didn't realize that was a thing. It's not something I had thought about, to be quite honest. Since we own all the land, there are no contracts from NPC. So if the bank is going to be giving contracts for plowing owned fields, so that's cool. I like the idea. That way we can get all the other fields that aren't used. We can get them all plowed up, and the crops not there using server resources. So it cuts down on resources the server's having to reuse. But land auctions will be held 2 times a week. You do not have to be in streams when the land is picked. Basically, I'm going to pull up a spin wheel, and we're going to spin the wheel with all the land purchasable, and whatever it lands on, that's what it's going to be. So I think we're going to do 2 of those a week. So you might see, for instance, if we're doing a Lumberjacks Dynasty video at the end of the stream, you might see a wheel spin pop up for land auction for the multiplayer server. You don't have to be there for it. It'll be posted in Discord, but if you're there, you'll know right away. So, and the way land auctions are going to work is, I don't think I actually typed that in there, but yeah, basically you're going to DM me. It's a silent auction. I did put it in there at some point. Yeah, there we go. The bidding will be a silent auction of 2 rounds, basically. So competitive. $53,583. We're going to take out the $83, and it's going to be $53,600 is what the starting bid will be. You'll have to bid in at least $100 increments. So $553,700 will be the next bid up, right? We're going to start at NPC price and go from there, or close to it. I may start it at $50,000. So if this is $53,000, I may start it at $50,000. And basically, after you buy the land, say Just Playing bought that land for $52,000. We'll buy the land with your farm, and then the bank will give you $100 back for the price difference. That's pretty much all there is to it. That's pretty much all there is to it. Basically, the money transfers and everything will take place in game, and should be pretty simple, pretty easy, that kind of thing. Any parcel that is needing or wanting to be sold by a player, let's say Schlafer wants to sell field if he owned field 14, 15, 16, and 18, but he wanted to sell 18 to get rid of it just because he doesn't need it anymore, he can let us know. We can put it up for auction, or he can just sell it back to NPC. So that's the two ways that can happen. You cannot sell player to player, so Schlafer can't take the land and then sell it to Indy because Indy owns 27, 26, and he wants that one. He can't do that way because it needs to be up for everybody to grab. It just makes it a little more fair for everybody involved. Bidding will take place the closest $100 amount, $100 increments. Any parcel need to be, okay, covered that. Bank will handle land purchases and transfers. So basically myself, or Brian will handle all land transfers. Probably myself. I'm not going to ask too many people to do too much on here because everybody's got their own stuff going on. I understand that. But if anybody handles it, it will be one of the admins that handles the land transfer, unless it's an admin himself, and then we'll handle it. Just to keep it fair for everybody and know that we're not playing favorites between people. We're not looking to let everybody even have the thought in their mind that one of the admins may be doing something they shouldn't be. So we'll definitely be handling it as of now. If it's an admin that buys a piece of property, myself or Brian will handle it if he chooses to. If not, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I will handle it. No big deal. It doesn't take a couple of minutes to hop in, transfer the land, transfer the money, done, boom, over with. And luckily we're not running 100+ servers, so I don't have the headache of having to figure out how to do that over 100 servers. It's just one with 5 farms. We should be fine. You will be able no, or Matt. So basically the bidding for the land, if everybody that bids wants to put in a bid, I'll give you a time frame. If there's not a bid in for you at the time, then you won't be included in it. If the top 2 bids are so far apart, like if somebody bids $1 or $100 over, and then somebody else bids 10,000 over, I may just go with the top bid, right? Well, you know what? No, we'll do the 2-bid system always. We'll always do the 2-bid system. So basically, since we're going to have a starting price of whatever the round number is, so this is 134,041. We'll start it at 134. If somebody builds 134,100 and somebody bids 134,800, then we'll, and then the third person bids 134,500. We'll take the top 2 bids from there. So, we'll go with the top 2 bids, and then we'll have a second round of bidding for the top 2 bidders. And then whoever has the top bid there will be contacted with the winning bid, and winners will be announced after all bidding is complete. So after both rounds, I'll announce the winner. That way nobody's spiteful on who's ahead of who, that kind of stuff. Once you put in bids, it'll all be blind. Nobody else will know what's going on. It's a silent auction. So you're not going to know unless you make it to the top 2, right? Because I'll have to contact you to get you put in another bid. Just to keep it fair and so that nobody's being kind of spiteful towards somebody else. Oh, I don't want them to have this land, so I'm going to bid on it, whatever, just because they're bidding on it kind of thing. I don't want that to happen. So basically, it'll be a silent auction until we get to the final. Once all the bids are taken in, the second round is done, then I'll announce the winner of who gets the land. If there's any gray areas or questions, feel free to talk to an admin. You could ask in the Farm Sim 19 channel. I may put up a questions channel if this gets to be too much. I'll put up a questions channel and a waitlist channel here just shortly for anybody that might have any questions later on. I'm going to be taking questions here in a minute in live chat. So if you missed live chat and you want to leave questions down below in the video, you're more than welcome to do that as well. I'll get back to you on it. But I'm going to put up a waiting list. If you guys are joining now and you want a farm manager slot, they're full. But if you want to put in on the waiting list, I will let you know just right now because I don't have a channel up for it. Tag me in MP Farm Sim 19. Tag me in that channel at Do Some Miss. Just tag me in there and say I want on the waiting list. So put me on the waiting list, something with the waiting list so I know for sure, and I will get you guys added to the waiting list in order as I see them once the waiting list starts. So if you're watching this video later, don't go tag me in it without looking. If there's a waiting list channel and you tag me in MP Farm Sim 19 channel, I'll know that you're not reading anything and you won't be included in the waiting list. Sorry, I'm not gonna go through that. If you're not actually looking for the waitlist channel, which is right under the channel I mentioned, then I'm not gonna go over and over again going back into the same channel and constantly telling people what needs to be done. It's already been said. There's a waitlist channel coming. It'll be up by the time this video comes out. So if you're watching this later and you go tag me because you didn't listen to the rest of it, then you're probably not going to be added. So just go to the waitlist and put I want on the waitlist. That's it. For anybody watching now, if you want to join, go ahead and tag me. But after the video processes, if this is not live and you tag me in that channel, you're not going to be added to it. You'll have to put into the waitlist channel, and you'll end up wherever you end up. All guidelines and auction regulations are subject to change, meaning everything is subject to change on here. Nothing is going to be 100% because as things change, as people get in and do different things, we may see some things that need altering slightly to make it more fair, to make it more even for everybody. We may end up changing some things around. But this map has been modified. There is no BGA. I want to point that out. This land will not be up for auction. Maybe doing something different with that. The lake area is not going to be up for auction because it's part of the main area that comes with the whole map. The bank will own that always. What else is there? Feel free to log if you end up buying a piece of property that has all these trees on it right here. You're more than welcome to chop them down. And that you can extend your field, just don't plow your two fields together. So if this is a separate field, so 61 and 62 come on the same plot of land, I'm pretty sure. They do, yep. So 61 is here, and 62 is here. Once you chop all these trees down, you can plow you can extend these fields. Just don't plow them together. Leave them separate. You know, that will be fine. So if there's trees in your way, you want to extend your field that way, that's perfectly understandable. Just don't plow two fields together, two numbered fields. And I think that pretty much covers it. I will go back and include banks will run contracts for plowing owned fields. So the bank's going to be running contracts. Say nobody ends up picking field number 2, right? Or let's just go with field 63 because I'm standing over it. Let's say nobody picks field 63. Well, it's just grass. Okay, well, let's go with 65 over here. 65 looks like it's got canola on it. It does. So nobody picks field 65. Well, this is just eating up server resources, and it will probably get plowed up. And there'll be contracts put out by the bank to use bank equipment to go plow the field. So everybody should have contracted with the bank at some point. Whatever equipment is there for the bank, please do not take that equipment and use it. It is not for you. It is for the bank and contract use only. I will also include that in the rules and stipulations shortly. So now, that pretty much does it for all the explanations. If any of you have any questions on the farm itself, if any farm managers are here and want to ask any questions, you're more than welcome to. It looks like we got 2 people for the wait list. That's cool. Chase has already picked his, I think he said in chat just a minute ago, Chase said, made my land pick so everyone else can pick. All right, so Chase was first. He made his land pick. D, you're more than welcome to go ahead and pick your plot if you want to. Just tag me in the MP Farm Sim 19 room right under the info channel. Just tag me in it and let me know what land you want. So Chase said wants 4142 in the top corner. Man, what a draw that was. That's a good pick. That's a good pick of land there. All right, so I should include, I don't think I said this. I don't think I put it in the thing either. I wasn't thinking about it. You're only starting with 500,000. So Chase, since I said that after, I'll give you one chance to change it if you want to. You're only starting with 500,000 and then your 500,000 in-game loan. That's it. That's all you get to start with. So if you want to change that, you can now because I didn't have it put in there and I didn't say it. You want to keep it. Okay. All right, so this one's marked for Chase. New farm, create. You're more than welcome to change your name and stuff later, I think. I may have to change it, but you should be able to change it after you get farm manager. So let's go with Rip Farm because I'm pretty sure that's what you were going to put in there anyway. What color do you want? I'm guessing red. Am I wrong? I'm guessing red is what you want. Yeah, I figured red. Rip Farm and red. Yeah, okay. Create farm. Yep, I want to jump over here, and then I'm going to go ahead and buy Chase's land. I said I was. Hang on. Wrote to farm manager. Yes. Okay. Oh, I got to sell it. I got to sell it from dang old bank here. I got to sell it from the bank first. Promote to farm manager. Okay, I don't think I have to do that if I'm farm manager. Or if I'm admin. But I'm going to. Alright, we need to sell this. Sale. Yes. Jump in Chase's farm. There we go. Buy, field. Let's see, you started with 500, right? You did. Okay. Buy. Are you sure? I'm going to give you one more option because I didn't specify how much money we were starting with. I'm going to specify, since I didn't specify, I'm going to give you one more shot. You're sure? Okay. Well, there goes 338,000 of your money. Oh, man. Oh, what a dummy. Alright, just because I'm going to put Chase out here next to it. Spent all his money on land to start with. Confirm. Alright, there we go. And you can feel free to password your farms and such, guys, if you so choose. I'll just need the passwords if you do that. I may not need them at all since I'm an admin. I may not have to have them. So. Stanley, did you accept the, did you give yourself the farm sim role in Discord there? I guarantee you it's just somebody missing something here, Crane. What is your name in Discord? Is it the same or is it different? Bank of Damage. Yes, absolutely. Brian didn't volunteer for that. I think I volunteered his name to be on the bank, which is fine. I don't think he minds too much. Again, I'm going to try to handle as much of this as I can. So, Stanley, what is your name in Discord? I need to know because I only see one person that's joined and it's not even close to Stanley. So, oh, Pudis. Okay. So, you gave yourself the Farm Sim MP role. Okay, so did you click on the FS19 MP info? You clicked on the info room with the 2 exclamation points, the big red exclamation points? You clicked on that. Did you scroll up and read any of this, or did you just literally click on the Dropbox and start trying to download and move mods around? Or did you scroll up and read anything in there? So some advice to everybody that may be joining. Read everything in there. Don't just click on the mods and go. Read things. There's a video that plainly states if you're having trouble moving mods over, watch this video. It shows you how to move mods around. So if you read everything in there, you would have seen that video. I made a video specifically for that so that we didn't have to try to walk people through it. You didn't read. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Make sure you read everything in the room. Don't just go in and click mods and go, because then you're not going to know any of the guidelines. You're not going to know any of the rules. You're not going to know how to move mods over to your mod folder. I do recommend adding a new mod folder. Don't add these mods in with mods you already have because these are modified. You're not going to be able to join the server if you do that. So create a separate folder for these and transfer them back and forth or however you want to do it. But I do recommend if you're new, read everything in there because it's a little different. It's a little different than multiplayer. Anybody else got any questions, or if Spiderette's still around, if you wanna tell me what plot if you've picked out a plot, you have till Monday, so you don't have to put it in now. You definitely don't have to put it in now. But if you have a plot ready, I can go ahead and set your farm up for you. And this is going to go live Monday morning, by the way. Which I think Spiderette had messaged me, and she's going to be out of town. So, no worries. If you're going to be out of town, or if you're not going to be on playing for a little while, just message me, let me know. That way I don't DM you and you don't answer, and then I wait 2 or 3 days, and I take you off and put somebody else in that's been on the wait list. So. Just message me and let me know you're not going to be here for a while. So, oh, not Spiderette. Sorry, Bubbly D. That's right. My bad. My bad, Corinne. You're right. You're right. My bad. It was Bubbly D, not Spiderette. Sorry. You are correct. You are correct. My bad. Yeah. So once Bubbly D sees that, I'm gonna add everybody in there again later and let them know that I need to know by Monday. I might do it now. Actually, while we're sitting here and I'm waiting on questions. If anybody has any questions, you're more than welcome. And Steve and Pudis both, I will get you guys added to the farm manager wait list once I have the room up. Chase has his. Let's see. Mods currently going up. If you have your, be sure. Okay, I'll just add it to the end of this one. I will need your picks by, what is Monday's date? Is that the 3rd? When will they be allowed to start farming? As soon as the server goes live on Monday morning. So when I get up Monday, it'll be live. And they'll be allowed to start farming then. I just want to make sure that I give everybody the chance over the weekend to let me know what farm plots they want. You have 2 days plus now. So Monday's the 3rd. Okay. All right. So I will need your picks by August 2nd at 11:30 Eastern. After that, the server's going to go live. And there you go. So your picks will be null and void, but if I hope that tags everybody again. There we go. Yeah, D reacted to it, so read everything and know the rules. Okay, so if you read everything and know the rules, then you'll see a video there that will show you how to move mods around in the folder. Anybody get questions about the map or about any other guidelines or anything that may be a little hard to comprehend? I know some of it's kind of like a gray area kind of thing, so if you ever have any questions about gray areas in the map, let me know. I'll be more than happy to change it. If we end up with somebody not wanting to do, or nobody using the just playing farm, I may go ahead and add another farm manager to that. After all the other farm managers are picked, we may let the just playing farm be an extra farm, because I'm not putting it up till last anyway. So anybody have anything else they're looking to ask? Any other comments about it? Any ideas you might have? I am open to any and all. I've been holding this for a while and working on this for quite some time now. I've put quite a few hours in. I'll tell you what, I have a lot more respect for Chase, Indy, Brian, Deathstrike Gaming when he was around helping. I have a lot more respect for all the admins that have done all this work in the past. It's a lot. It's a lot. I spent 3 hours today uploading mods to the server so that I could get it running. This is live on the server right now, so we are good to go. Like I said, I'm going to leave the time at ×1. So basically, when you come in, it's going to be morning time. It's a handful. It definitely is. And this is a lot of mods, too, man. This is 217 mods. But yeah, everybody will be allowed. The server will go live Monday. You can start farming as soon as the server is live on Monday. So I'll go through a couple of the... We don't have, like, global company stuff. It's not really global company. It's more just bale storage stuff. But we had to include global company for them to work. But we've got some coon feeding stalls here for cows. It looks like bale storage. Decorations. There is a metric ton of decorations. There's all the way down to, like, garden lanterns. Right? I mean, all the way down to that. There's a ton. Picnic tables, chairs, flags, wagons. There's a ton of stuff you can decorate with. So feel free to decorate as you see fit. Lots of different shed styles to choose from as well. I tried to give... It's a lot of mods, but again, I tried to give everybody the ability to do as much as possible. So I like these Alien Gym... I mean, I love Alien Gym stuff. Alien Gym's got some great mods. I love these drive-through shelters he's got here. But yeah, as you can see, there are lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of decorations that you can do. Animal pens, there's probably quite a few of these as well. I think, well, there's not quite a few. There's a couple of extras. And I think I went over these to make sure the price was good on them. Yeah, I did. Okay. And then you've got some production stuff you can put in as well if you choose to. So there's liquid storage, egg storage, seed production. If you want to make your own seeds, you can do that. And then it's just some storage stuff. So I made sure to give everybody plenty of options for bales and such so that they would have all the options they needed for that, for bale storage and whatnot. So silos, there should be plenty of options for silos. As you can see here, there are lots of silage bunkers to choose from. If you guys want to do silage bunkers, you're more than welcome to do that. I think this is probably the only one I didn't change, but it's more of a fermenting bunker, and it's still 25,000. So, and these aren't that expensive. So I left it, I think, because I think it's about the same equivalent as maybe this one, but it takes up a lot of space. So you're going to lose a lot of land to put that one down. But then all your grain extensions and your mod silos and all that kind of stuff are here. Choose whichever ones you want to. These look kind of small, but they hold 500,000 liters, so I had to make them reflect the price because these were only like 30 grand. So I have DLC active. I do. Where? Where'd you see DLC? Is it the end of one of these that you saw it? Where'd you see DLC at? Oh, the Kverneland and VidCon equipment? The Vicon equipment? Due to you picking last, you can call your color for farmland. What do you think it's going to be, Slaver? No, I think that equipment's actually mods off the mod hub, Chase. Let me go to bales and stuff because I know that's where a lot of the Vicon and Kverneland stuff is. Ah, crap. Okay, I'll take it off. I forgot to deactivate it, I guess. All I gotta do is deactivate it on the server. It'll be fine. But yeah, the Vicon and Kverneland stuff will be deactivated. It's fine. Orange, ginger for Slaver? Yeah, exactly. It's gotta be, right? But yeah, I think if that's the only one, Chase, then I'm good. I got all the other ones deactivated. When I was trying to finish it up, man, I was just in a hurry. I was just clicking, so... I was just clicking. I was trying to get them done. So, but yeah, I mean, as far as decorations and stuff go, there's plenty. Tractor options are going to be pretty static. I asked, and I only had a couple of people give me some options. So Chase threw in a couple too. The class Xeron multicolor was added. The price was adjusted because it was only $190,000. So the price was adjusted to make it more credible. The Steiger was adjusted as well. And then the Agco 1000 series reflects price. The IMT definitely needed a price adjustment, so we adjusted to reflect horsepower and size and all that kind of stuff. Kind of up here with these guys with the New Holland pack. Also, we have the 2020 John Deere pack put in, so if you guys have been looking forward to playing with some of the RX stuff, the 8RX, the RT, the R series, and 7R series, they are in here and ready to go. Then we got some smaller tractor options because these plots of land are not that big. They are pretty small. But then in the small tractor option, I did not mean to back out of that. The small tractor option, we've got a couple of extras as well. We got the Ford 40 series and then your stock stuff. So the Ford 40 series will be some nice small tractors to start with. All these prices should reflect. If something changes and we need to change some of these, we will. But a lot of these are really small horsepower tractors. So we may need to adjust a price or so on these. If we do, then I will definitely update everybody, put the mod separately in additions box and Dropbox. There's an additions folder once you click on Holland. There's an additions folder. I will definitely be sure to drop it in there so it's easily found. If I add or alter or remove anything, I'll let you know in the info room. So make sure you check in Discord. I'm going to add to your reaction there on Discord, Chase, to let myself know that you are taken care of. Matter of fact, I'm going to add with a different reaction here. Let's see. Done. There we go. You are done. Yours has been set up. So we got several people that want to join and farm. Hog Showman is one of them. He just wants to play. Wendy wants to jump in and play and learn how to play the game. So if anybody's looking for farm help, you're more than welcome to bring in these people and help you out. I think that was all for the medium tractors, right? It was the John Deere 40 series, the Puma CVX series, which has the tracks on it, which I really like the way that thing looks, and then the T7 and TM series, New Holland. Harvester mods, I don't think we have anything super OP. I've adjusted some of these price-wise just to make a difference. I don't think there's any difference in these two. I think they're the same, other than probably wheel options and paint options. Yeah, I think that's it. So wheel options, paint options is it. It does have option for GPS, but yes, you can get the design, different design here. You can get Massey, Fendt, or Challenger. Engine upgrade's the same, and then I think you just have wheel options at that point. So yeah, I think that's all. I think that's all the options, just color options mainly for that. And then you got some smaller options for the smaller farms. I mean, I like this thing. This thing looks kind of cool. I've never seen this harvester. So the Neva, the Rostelmash Neva, it's kind of neat. It comes with the option for GPS if you so choose. But yeah, that's those. I don't think we have any options for big mowers. The Big M is about it. No extra logging except for the Intergreen stuff is on here. It's a really cool little pack. If it doesn't break the server, we should be good. If it does, I'll take it off later. The T-Rex has been added. That straight deletes trees. So if you want to keep the trees, don't use that. It's not going to work. And then on the other side, I think I have the Brucks all-in-one and the Tajwan in. So if you need a winch to pull trees around, you've got it. And if you just want to chip the trees up and empty them into a trailer, you got that option as well. No extra on cotton, no extra on potato. Doing it the hard way if you're going to do it. No extra on beet. So we're not using any of our OP stuff this time around. Truck mods, there's several truck mods here you can use. None of them are super OP. All the prices should reflect horsepower to price ratio. Forage harvesters, looks like we got a couple options here, but the price reflects somewhat closely. They could be priced a little higher, but I didn't even think to look at these. But that's close enough for me. It's still going to be quite expensive to get into. Animal mods, we got a couple here. Just if you want to get into animals, you have some more options for things here on the vehicle side. Front end loaders, there's the Kramer mod. It comes with the CSZ pack, and if you have never seen the CZSZ pack, there's lots there. There's lots there. I mean, I'm still going. There's so many things with the CSZ pack. Lots of stuff to choose from. And then baling technology here, we got a couple of additions, excluding the Vicon and the Kverneland stuff. All that will be out because it's DLC, and I don't want to include that. So, but lots of stuff for options for baling and grass collection and whatnot. I think these are auto load trailers. I think they are. There's supposed to be an auto load trailer option on here for people that don't want to stack bales. You can just grab your auto load trailer and roll through. So, and then for other animal mods and such, there's here. So we do have some hook lift stuff options that's kind of neat. So Chase included, I think it's a little guy somewhere. I saw it. Under miscellaneous. Yeah, there it is. It's the Linder Unitrack. This thing's got some really cool options for trailer attachments. So if you're looking for a universal vehicle instead of using the hook lift, the IT runner stuff, really cool. Really cool. That was put in for you. I bet it was, man. I like the little Unitrack. It's pretty neat. And then we have a flatbed truck. One flatbed truck option. I hate that it's a Ford, but what do you do? I'd rather it be a Dodge. That's clearly a Ford pickup, though. But yeah, we got one of those for the gooseneck trailers. There's a couple options for goosenecks and then a flatbed. And then, of course, you got your platform for the IT Runner 2.3 as well, the 26.23. So we got the 22-foot and the 20-foot gooseneck trailers and then the 48 step deck trailer option. Then under the front end loaders, I think there's some more CSZ stuff in here. There's lots and lots and lots and lots of CSZ stuff in here to choose from. I figured that was probably plenty of options. Just include that pack. Tedders, we got a couple of different mods, Fendt mods as well as the Fella mod. The Kverneland stuff's gonna be going away, like I said. So don't get used to that. Seeing that in there, the Kverneland stuff here is going away. I do like the Vicon mowers though; they look really, really cool. Then the Fella mowers are there for you as well. Windrows, we got a couple options, or one option I should say, because this one's going away. I do like this Vicon though; it's pretty neat. The Fella windrow for smaller farms and such. Keep in mind these farms are pretty small; they're not very big, so you're not going to have a whole ton of room the field plot is a normal size map, and most of the fields are somewhere between 5 and 10 acres. The bigger fields even are only about 20 acres. It's not that much land. So for reference, my field on the FSN, field 59, is about 20 acres. It doesn't take long to do. I can do both my fields, harvest, fert, and seed in about 2 hours. So, and that's both of them together. It's about 30 acres. So it doesn't take long to put these together. So you're going to be wanting to pay attention to land auctions when they do come up. But as you can see here, we got the Brooks chipper in. The Tajwan is probably in here somewhere. There it is. The Tajwan's in. And this goes to that Unitrack deal. It's pretty neat. It's a wood module. And then you got the IT runner stuff. You got the intergreen stuff that goes with that weird vehicle. And then another, it's the D754, whatever that is. The Brooks all-in-one is what I recommend to remove trees because it chips them, grinds stumps, and it throws them into a trailer. And you can go sell the wood chips. You don't have to worry about fighting with logs. But the timber runner's on here if you so choose to do that. If I remove any, it's going to be with the wood chipper. I can go ahead and tell you I'm not doing by hand trees. It's not happening. You won't need any of the weeders, so we didn't put any in here. There's no extra spray options, herbicide options, because we're not using weeds. So belt systems, we got a couple of different grimy add-ons here, and then a grain auger for those that want to go with a more traditional looking auger for your farm. You're more than welcome to do that as well. So any other questions or comments or anything like that? We got a couple of livestock trailers as well. Again, this is supposed to be with as many options as possible without dragging the server down. And I think we've done that. I think I've achieved that with the building modifications and such. There's nothing in there. I think I'll remove those actually. Buy bales. You can buy bales from the store. I don't think I have anything in here that's needed. The egg pallets in here. So if you want to do chickens, you have some egg pallets. Use the egg pallets. They're nice. I use them on the FSN. It's pretty awesome actually. We got some header trailers for hauling your headers around. These roads are pretty tight, pretty small. They're going to be hard to get around on. And then some more stuff here for options for the NMC truck. It looks like there's probably one in here for the Unitrack. There it is, the tank. You can do milk, fuel, or slurry with that one as well. Then a couple of options there for other stuff as well. So I think that pretty much covers the basis of all of the mods and such. For anybody that's never played on this map, all of your sell points are going to be up here in town unless you're looking for a manure sell point or a solid manure sell point or a slurry sell point, I think is what that is. So, but all of your sell points are going to be in the top left-hand corner of the map if that makes any decision making on what you're going to be doing next. I'm going to go ahead and jump back to the bank farm here just so I don't buy anything on Chase's farm. But Chase is set up, so if anybody else, Bubbly D, Indy, if you guys want to go ahead and put in what you want, put in your preferred color, and then if I have to change it, I'll do that too. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers all of the guidelines and such, except for the few that I'm going to be changing. Brian, if you'll DM me what you had for doing contracts and stuff, we can talk about that later, I guess. But anything else I need to add or remove, we'll be changing. Remember, all these guidelines and land auction stipulations are subject to change because we don't really know how it's going to work right now. So that being said, I think that is all I have to go over for the farms. Rip Farms, Chase is already set up. Bank is already set up. The bank owns all the properties. Chase, you now have 161,000 left to work with on your farm. I know you're going to be using small equipment. Let's go be nosy and see how much acreage Chase bought. I'm curious. I know I can tell you total acreage by just clicking on it. Oh no, I can't either, can I? Not now, because he owns it. Oop. So the total acreage is 38.04 acres. He's got a 9-acre field and 11-acre field, so he's got about 20 acres here, which is pretty nice. You got grass on one field and barley on the other that is ready to harvest. So good on you, buddy. And then you have a lake. Chase got a nice lake area back here as well. Comes with it. He got lucky on hitting the first draw, I think. I think this is part of the actual main area or whatever. So I may set something up there. Here's where the BGA was. This won't be sold either. We'll do something there at some point. So what's up, Jeremy? Can you farm ducks? I don't think so. That'd be kind of neat though. Chase has got the area to do it if he could. Bob, how are you, man? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, if anybody's got any other questions, any other suggestions, or you just have some general comments about the map, remember, if you're going to want to be a farm owner on here at some point, I'll have a waitlist channel added under the Farm Sim MP role in Discord. Once you join Discord, you'll see a prompt for a channel you can join to give yourself the role in the welcome message. Be sure to read the welcome message when you join the Discord. You can find all the links down below under the video. Back to live chat for a few minutes. If you guys got any comments or anything, I am here. I am open. Let me have it. I am waiting. You have 30 seconds before this message explodes. Self-destructs. Self-destructs. I don't think you can say explodes on YouTube. They don't like that. What does it mean if I'm on the waiting list? So you're on the waiting list to be a farm manager, but you can still get on and play on the just playing farm. You're on the waiting list for your own farm. Right now they're full. So no slaughterhouse for cows and such. Nope, not a production map this time around. More than enough and a lot. Yeah. Yeah, more than enough and another lot. Yeah, absolutely. So remember, no plowing fields together, no doing ground modification where there is water. Leave the water as is. Don't plow your numbered fields together, that kind of stuff. So if there is trees in the way, you can remove the trees and plow. You can extend your field where the trees were. Just don't plow your fields together if there are trees separating fields. You can take out the trees, just don't plow the fields together. But yeah, Stanley, you're more than welcome to get on the play on the Just Playing Farm as long as you abide by the rules and guidelines. You will not be able to buy new equipment and such. You won't be able to buy land. Whatever land I choose for the Just Playing Farm will be it, unless I decide to add a farm manager instead of the Just Playing Farm. If I do that, you are first. You are second in line. Steve is first in line. So, but basically, you go on the wait list to become a farm manager on the server. The server will run for quite some time. I have not spent the last 60 plus hours working on the server for it to be gone in a month. So this server will be up for quite some time. I will be putting out content on this myself, so I'll have a series up between here and Twitch. I'll be playing on it a little bit here and there when I'm not playing on the FSN or playing Lumberjacks Dynasty, Farmers Dynasty, SnowRunner. Stranded Deep is something I need to get back into. I still need to get back to Hydroneer. American Truck Sim, Euro Truck Sim, any other new games that pop up between now and then. So yeah, when I'm not doing all of that, I'll be doing a series on this as well. So I'm looking forward to getting on here and decorating my farm how I choose as well. So I'm playing by the same guidelines that you guys are. So when we do a land auction, I'm gonna have to bid on it as well. So Brian may actually have to take the bids. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get any new land. Actually, when I pick my plot, I'm probably gonna pick a big enough area that I can just work it and be happy about it, honestly. So I may pick area like 23. It's only 9 acres, but I could be happy working that. I'm gonna pick enough of an area I could be happy working. So, anybody got any comments, questions, or anything before I take off? I know this is late in the day. There's not as many people here as normal. Normally have a lot more people than this. It was kind of a last minute decision to go ahead and do this today. I wasn't going to because it was so late. But I thought having some video evidence of this out is probably the best way to go about this. So I know it wasn't much interaction with chat. It was more about this, but that was what it was designed to be. This was going to be a video, and I just didn't have time. I didn't have time to get it done. But yeah, if you want to join the Discord, the links are down below. You can find all the links down below, or you can head on over to deucems.tv. You can find all the links for everything there as well. You're more than welcome to head over there. Follow me on Twitch. I'll be streaming there tonight, probably doing some soybean harvest on Brian's server on the FSN. It will be a nighttime stream, but, you know, it'll be a dark stream, but it needs to be done, and I need to stream, so, where's the fire station? It is over here, somewhere. You're pretty close to it, Chase, actually. The town's there, your land's there, you're pretty close to the fire station. I think you're good. So remember, AI helpers, one if needed, but we're going to try not to use AI. There is no skip a night. Do not buy a house. I'm going to put this in the rules at some point. If you buy a house to put down, don't even buy the house. Buy the decorative houses. Don't buy the farmland. Don't buy these. Don't buy farmhouses because those are sleep triggers. If one of these is on your property, it will be removed and you'll be fined the amount that you bought it for after selling it. So after the money you get for selling it is removed, you'll be fined another 180K. So don't buy it at all. Just refuse. Remain away from farmhouses. There's decorative houses you can buy to put down if you want to decorate. I mean, I would say it's because I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, but to be honest, I just don't trust you. So don't buy them. I don't want people skipping night. There's no sense in it. I know, but my crops aren't ready to harvest yet, and if I skip night, they will be. Well, too bad. I'm in the same boat you are. There's no crop destruction. Nobody's crops are going to die. You should be fine. I'm on ×5 speed here. This is ridiculous. I think this is the hay sell point. That's kind of neat. I like that, actually. There's a lot of sell points here. Is this animals and whatnot? I think this is. I think this is an animal dealership. Kind of neat. The town looks really cool, though. I like all this stuff. Hope you won't lose the plot you want. Yeah, I hope I don't either. I probably will, though. I probably will, to be quite honest. Yeah, if nobody else has got anything, I'm gonna drop a link in chat here. I think this is right. So there's a link coming up in chat there for J-Rock Nation. He's currently streaming Farm Sim for Farming Friday, is what he's calling it, over on Twitch. If you guys want to go check out J-Rock Nation, feel free. Hop over. There's a link there, and I'll even drop it down in the description below so that you guys can go check out J-Rock a little later. He's a good friend. Are you going to leave the server running when everyone is off, or pause it? The server will run constantly. I'll make sure to put that in as well. The server will run all the time. It will not be taken. It will not pause when people are off, mainly due to the fact that animals don't die and crops don't wither. So it will run all the time, though. But go check out J-Rock Nation. Follow him. Show him some love over on Twitch. Tell him the Outhouse sent you. And I will see you guys tonight. Karain, I hope you enjoy yourself tonight. Congratulations, by the way. I know we won't see you tonight, but we'll see you Monday for sure. I'll maybe streaming a little bit this weekend. It really depends on what I've got going on around the house, how much my list is to do. So I may be streaming a little this weekend. I know every time I say that, I end up not streaming, so don't get your hopes up. If I do stream, then cool. If not, I'll see you guys Monday. I hope you have a great day. Go check out J-Rock Farm and Sim over on Twitch. Great friend of the Outhouse. He also is the creator of Dairyland, if you didn't know. So, for anybody watching this later, go check out J-Rock. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Later, everybody.